Super Saiyan, subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan, subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre en los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bullet.
Two slam dunk champ. Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
Beginning a quick road trip, you know they want to put their best foot forward, get momentum on their side, but it's going to take great execution to make that happen.
Oh, and the jam by
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And a fun fact here, Brent. The Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Pass to Simons. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Out to Simons. Back to Ayton. The Grizzlies pull it in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gets the three to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Morant outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Bane. Offline with a three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Simons outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Simons. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr.? Doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
Pass to Smart. Back to Morant. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Thibault. It's stolen by Smart. Jackson outside. Down low. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Timeout, timeout.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins.
Sorry.
I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Pass to Ayton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. No good with a layup.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Morant surveying the floor. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. And here's Grant from the arc. The three is up. Counted from distance.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Morant with it. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now here's Ayton. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Simons, left side. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 10.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Grant outside. Going inside. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis, trailing by 8. Simons with a steal. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And stolen by Morant. Into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Simons. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Williams with the screen. And again, it's Memphis missing. Trailblazers lead by 5. And stolen by Clark. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Outside for Grant. Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Up top, Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis ball. Checking in for the Grizzlies. Desmond Bain.
From deep three-point land. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason.
The Grizzlies 10.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Pass to Clark. Here's Edey. Williams defending. Kicks it out to Kennard. Drops in the three. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Pass to Clark. Here's Edey. Kennard outside. There's the three. Walker pulls down the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Henderson right side. And a miss there on the triple.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Pass to Bane. From about 19. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's Kennard on the take. Kicks it out to Bane. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 6.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Henderson scanning the floor. Back to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Again, the miss by Portland. Kennard outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
And the basket by Clark.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Henderson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Sharp. Williams defending. They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Kennard. And here's Memphis now. Big time run continues here. 16-0. Shutting it down. Here's Edey. Off with the layup.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Out to the right wing. Henderson for 3. No good on the shot. Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Bane. Launches a 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. I like how they're controlling the pace, Grant.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
Kennard can't get it to go.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside Sharp. The 3 ball. The rebound by Edey. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Back to Payne. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Kennard. Clock at 6. Back to Payne. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Edey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Second team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Payne, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Outside Sharp. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Blazers trail by 13. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Henderson. No made baskets yet. Here's Thibault. He buries it from 3.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Memphis leading by 10. Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, great body control, good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
The drive by Henderson. Thibault on the wing. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Avdia. 3 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good. It'll count. No good there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Grizzlies lead by 12. Now here's Morant. Jackson on the wing. And the baseline jumper goes down. Jackson's got his first 2 points. Avdia from outside. Smart grabs a miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this game. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian. It's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Avdia from outside. Memphis with a rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Kicks it out to Smart. From deep. Ooh, Smart from way outside.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's Simons with a 3. Portland, no good that time either.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're out there, always working hard. Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Jackson. Thybulle with a steal. Simons outside. It's stolen by Smart. All by himself. And the jam by Covington.
Get into the passing lanes and you never know what will happen. Smart took advantage of a lazy pass that time.
There's Simons with a 3. Doesn't go that time. Smart with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's Morant outside. Blazers trail by 19. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Outside Covington. From the arc. And Ja Morant with the 3.
For 3.
Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
He drops it from range.
And Grant came into the league not being that consistent from there. Now he's a real threat.
Right side Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
And here's Morant outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 19. Pass to Morant. That shot off the mark. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Beyond the arc. Morant missing again. Grant in the post. Driving in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
3rd personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Memphis leading by 17. Pass to Covington. Now here's Jackson, covered by Thibault. Bain surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing, Portland with a rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
On the wing, Simons. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. The jump hook. And it's Reith missing. And here's Memphis. They lead by 17. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
A challenging stretch for Portland here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Wide open look. Avdia pulls it in.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
From deep, Bain. Can't hit that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. Back after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the middle. Walker's shot is off.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, got that one up quick. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now Kennard. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
Outside Bain. From behind the arc. And another 3 for Memphis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
3-pointer sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Pass to Kennard. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. So it's Portland now. And here's Walker. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And here's Kennard with the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a play. Kennard showing some strength that time.
First personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
So it's Portland now. Three-pointer sharp. Kennard with the rebound. And here's Memphis. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence is impressive to see.
Nice shot by Walker.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Henderson. And it's Portland scoring again.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it. And it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Three-pointer sharp. Parries it from three.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now Portland with it. Pass to Reith. 4-3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's the triple. And Luke Kennard good for three. Kennard's got 9 points now in the second half.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Henderson for three. Pure from three-point range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Kennard outside. From deep, Bain. And another three from Memphis.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Shots good by Henderson.
The response from Scoot and answer three. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. And the three off target. Here's the three. And Luke Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's a quick draw from Kennard, just pulling up before the defense has a chance to react.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant, no good. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Pass to Reith. Back to Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Kennard on the wing. Over Henderson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Kennard's got 20 points.
This guy can flat-out shoot it. Kennard comfortable anywhere on the floor at any moment.
Henderson for three. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And Morant gets it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Portland making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Henderson for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
From deep, Morant gets the bucket.
And he was dominant.